I'm here with Jason from Sow the Land. Make sure to check out his channel on YouTube here. Jason, you want to tell everybody a little bit about what you guys are about, what you guys do?
Yeah, we're a family of 3. We're in Western North Carolina, and we just moved out here it's been 2 years this month, from the Los Angeles area. So it's a big change. We're still trying to get used to it, but yeah, we basically sold most of our stuff, sold our house, and made the move, and we're trying to make it work. Homesteading, we have our own website selling some stuff that we make, and just trying to live our passions and grow food.
Yeah, so that website is sowtheland.com?
Yes.
Okay, so check that out. They got a general store on sowtheland.com. You can check out all of his amazing woodwork and any other things they have on there. So make sure to check that out. It's awesome. All right, so we're standing here in the rain. Let's see what we can see and give you a little tour.
Yeah, let's go. This is a good sledding hill. We've gone sledding down this hill, we've gone skateboarding down this hill, and I rode my bike down this hill.
Nice, there you go.
We can show you, these are our egg layers right here. We only have 6 chickens. You know, we're trying to be minimal. We're trying not to go crazy with animals, you know? We're just on 1.5 acres. So there's 6 chickens there. That one's our smartest chicken. It's like a dog. It just goes underneath the fence, and this is not electrified.
Okay. Not on anyways. It can be.
I don't have an actual charger for it, so I basically just use it as kind of contain them.
Okay.
And then this is a chicken tractor.
So is that John Siskovich's style then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I love this chicken tractor. So I converted it to an egg mobile, because we have another one that we use for our meat birds.
Yep.
And then so we can look in there, but I have nesting boxes in there. Come in here. So yeah, I just made some Home Depot buckets slash nesting boxes, and then we just move this around every so often, and you know, they can fertilize the ground, kind of that Joel Salatin style, you know, pasture raised, but more of on an extremely smaller scale. You gonna come out, Penelope? Let him out. This is the greenhouse I just built. So this is our garden area. We planted a little bit. We planted some potatoes, some peas, but this is what we started growing with a couple years ago. Actually, it was half this, and then so we extended it out last year.
cool.
So now we're trying that like no-till method, more permanent beds. So we haven't officially planted. Not for, I think, we don't plant till Mother's Day. So, I mean, we could check in here.
Mine that I'm growing.
Okay.
Over there.
Those are plants, Penelope?
Yeah, they look great. Good job.
So we just started seeds in here. This is just like a homemade, you know, I didn't have no plans when I built this. I mean, we did a video on it, a whole series of videos. And it's always about 20 degrees warmer in here. And when the sun's out, it's like 30. So it's actually been working well for us. It hasn't blown away. It's been a good amount of snow on this already, and it's been holding up pretty good. So we're just starting seeds here, and like radish, like leafy greens, cabbage, and then we started some seeds that are just starting to grow right here. So you know, we're just starting growing food for the year, and then I direct seeded some tomatoes in the ground here just to try it out, because I've never grew in like a greenhouse before. this environment. So this is all kind of new, like when to grow, what to grow.
Yeah.
And then they're already starting to grow here, the tomatoes. And then when it gets too hot in here, I can roll up the sides and then open up the doors. Because the other day it was like 120 in here. So that seems to work very well. And then we also do pastured poultry here. We usually do 30 chickens at a time. And right now we just got some baby chicks that are about 2 weeks old. But those barrels right there, I bought and feed in bulk, which just saves us a lot of money. And that's how I store it. Because I really have no other spot to store it. That's a lot of feed. So those 2 barrels are full of feed. And then that's our compost. And I think no homestead is complete without a pallet compost system made out of pallets. I think every like homestead type that I've been to, every like piece of land that people have, they have that system with the free pallets, and then you put compost, make it compost. So that's like the typical compost system.
Oh, they're looking good.
So we have about 30 birds in there. These are Freedom Rangers. We'll put them probably maybe next week, or maybe in either next week or a couple weeks, depending on the weather. We're gonna put them out on the chicken tractor and then run them out on grass, move them on fresh grass every day, kind of like Joe Salatin style. And then in 10 weeks, we'll process them and put them in our freezer. They're between like 4.5 pounds on average.
Well, it's just another Friday in paradise.
This is a converted playhouse. It was her playhouse. Before we moved, I actually built this in California. Like, I don't know when it was. It was like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And this is before we even like had any place to go. Like as far as like, we didn't know we were gonna move here. We didn't know where we were gonna be. But I knew one day she was gonna not play with the playhouse anymore. And so I'm gonna make this dual purpose, and one day I'm gonna convert it into a chicken coop. And so we hauled it over here, and that's what we ended up doing. So this is the chicken tractor that we use for our meat birds. It's a like John Siskovich chicken tractor. It's just like the chicken tractor we use for our egg layers, but I just love the way this moves and the whole system. Between the feeder, the water, everything's elevated, so that way I don't have to move stuff out. And so we'll put them in here and just run them out in grass all up and down. And I mean, it's a pretty simple system. And then that was actually my first chicken coop that I made. Chicken tractor. That's another thing that you see on a lot of homesteads, is a chicken coop that you don't use. So that's something that we don't use. But yeah, I love this tractor, and that's what we run them on. So this is where I make things. This is like just a small shed that I brought in when we first moved, and I saved all of my woodworking stuff and we brought from California to here because I knew that like this is possibly like a way we can make an income. And so like I make everything here, everything that we have on our website, I make it here. And also stuff that we don't have on our website. Sometimes people come to me and be like, hey, can you make this for me? Or you think you can make this or that? And yeah, I mean, they just show me a picture of something, or if they have an idea. And I say, yeah, you know, not only local people, but people not local, people in other states, they'll email me or find our website, and I will also ship to them. So we also sell on Etsy. And so that's a good way of connecting with people. This is the start of a spoon, like a spoon scoop that I was gonna make, like a hand carve this out, and then I'm gonna like shape this, and it's gonna end up being a spoon or like a scoop. So this is some of the stuff that we have on our website. Between this in like these pieces here, and then or like I've done bigger pieces like for like the kitchen or bigger wall pieces for people.
So we're back home from our trip from North Carolina. That trip was just amazing. Bethany and I both just had a really great time. We're so thankful to Jason and Lorraine and Penelope also for just allowing us to come and check out their place. They were very open to that, and we're just thankful that they let us do that. They showed us around. It was great chatting with them. We learned a lot just being there. They just showed a lot of what you can do with a little bit of land and just a heart to serve others. And they are really great people. Make sure you check out sowtheland.com. Make sure you check out their YouTube page. It's awesome. They're uploading videos all the time, so it's well worth looking at that. We're gonna keep our place going here. We're gonna plant some flowers and just some stuff to make sort of the front yard look pretty, and that's important too. And then get to gardening as well. We've got some beautiful weather. We've just had some rain here as well. So all is well on 20 Acre Farms. Thanks for watching. Thanks again, Sow the Land, for allowing us to be with you. Really great time. Really appreciated that.